Alright, what do we got here? This is a YouTube Shorts video. Got the portrait aspect ratio. You know, it used to be a bad thing to record in portrait mode, but now every fucking nut job is doing it. Let's see. There is a lot of blank space here. Let's fill that in with something appropriate for this insane fucking fairy tale that this loser is about to tell. There we go, that's perfect. What you are looking at right now is Andrea Morgan, PlaguedMoth's wife. Now, I have ignored this person, but they keep inserting themselves into the situation, and they keep doing so with a bunch of random bullshit and accusations, and, accusations of criminal shit. Just whatever she can think of, she just spews out. But, then again, she's married to PlaguedMoth, so obviously she's not used to dealing with reality. But yeah, we're going to address this video, and usually I wouldn't do this, but PlaguedMoth's wife is so desperate to be talked about, that she finally has pushed things way over the edge, and she's forced a situation where she has to be spoken about. Now, PlaguedMoth likes to say, oh, you're attacking my family, you're attacking my wife. Bullshit, your wife attacks everybody else, and then you hide behind her like a human shield. So yeah, we've got this Gregorian monk out in the woods on a spirit journey, and she's going to say a bunch of crazy, unhinged shit, and we're going to go through it, and we're going to make fun of it. Now, in her video, this batshit motherfucker is going to say that I, Slimebeast, am coming to kill her. That is what she's about to say. She says that I am coming to kill her, or I'm going to hire a hitman to kill her. That is how unhinged PlaguedMoth and his wife are at this point. They have gotten to a point where they are so desperate and insane that they are literally going to the ultimate extreme in trying to garner sympathy and lie to their audience. Now, you may be wondering, why exactly is she making this accusation now? Well, it's because in my video, the pasta eating contest, I said this. If anything ever happens to me, first, check with Dylan Morgan, who's PlaguedMoth, but second, check with Chris Toscano, a.k.a. Vincent Vinacava. Okay, cops? If you're listening to this? Alright. So yeah, in my video, I made a joke about the fact that Chris Toscano, Vincent Vinacava, was talking about coming and killing me.
I would love to catch him in real life, man.
Yeah, I've definitely fantasized about killing the guy. I know where he lives.
I also made a joke about the fact that PlaguedMoth, in one of his live streams, talked about driving to my house to attack me. Now, PlaguedMoth has done this before. He's said this to That Creepy Reading and probably other people. Be careful where you are. I'm coming to see you. That type of shit. So PlaguedMoth, Andrea's husband, threatens people online. Threatens to drive out and beat the shit out of them or kill them. Her husband does that. So when I pointed that out, this made them mad. And when they got mad, they decided to lie, as per usual. And they know that their audience, their tried and true audience that has stuck with them through thick and thin, will believe anything they say. I mean, after all, Moth calls his fans the hive mind, as if they're all controlled by him, and he and his wife also have talked about starting a commune where people can come and live with them, and have him at the center of it all like a fucking cult leader.
Yeah, we're gonna start the Moth commune. It'll be the whisper of moths. Or the eclipse. I don't know. Must be a statue of me. Sorry, it'd be like, wait. Shut up. Directions are hard. And yeah, as above, so below. We're gonna do the cool guy way. Because I got long hair and rings. Ooh. No, I like the idea. It's really cool. Oh, everybody's eco-friendly. They're living sustainably and learning, and it's cool. But it's a lot. There's a lot there. I'll tell you that. There's a lot.
So because I pointed out the fact that PlaguedMoth literally threatened me, she decided to make up a lie and post a video lying about me to try to make it even. Which, again, this is the tactic that these people use. Instead of having any sort of defense for their actions, all they do is say, everyone else is as bad as me. And it's not a good defense. It's not a good defense to say that you're awful, but other people are awful too. And I don't know how these people can't get that through their thick fucking skulls. So yeah, PlaguedMoth and his wife saw this video, and they decided to repeat what I said, but on my side, it's the truth, and on their side, they're lying. Alright, I could go on for hours at length about how PlaguedMoth and his wife are fucking insane, depraved losers, but let's just get to this video.
Oh.
Okay, so right away I know that you guys are thinking, hey, we can tell immediately that this person is fucking insane, just from the first half second of this video starting. But that's okay, you know, don't leave the video now. I know you can already tell that she's absolutely nuts. But just stay with the video, because it gets funnier, trust me.
I'm outside because it's nice and cold out and I wanted to read, give myself a little mental fun break, right?
Alright, so this is going to be a pretty serious video that Andrea is putting out there. Some pretty serious allegations that she's making up. And the best way to start a video talking about your life being in danger is to go, blah, blah. I'm outside because I want to read a book. I'm out in the wilderness reading a book. And also I think that somebody's coming to kill me. Blah, blah, derp. Rafflecopter. I mean, what the fuck? First of all, if you think you're in danger, get to the point. Immediately. If you think you're in danger, make a serious video. If you think you're in danger, don't sit outside alone. If you think you're in danger, don't make a video at all and call the police, you obvious fucking liar.
And I got alerted that there are threats being made on my life.
She got alerted that threats are being made against her. What service do you sign up for where they alert you every time someone threatens you? Because I could probably use that. Especially for your husband, Andrea, who threatens anybody who speaks ill of him in any way, even if they're correct. But yeah, you got an alert that you were in danger. So now is the time to put up a screenshot of the alert. No? You don't have it? It didn't happen? Oh.
There are threats being made on my life because of a snippet that I put in my video yesterday. The snippet has to do with Slimebeast because he's a really nasty person.
Alright. Nobody knows what video she's talking about, so let's try to look this up. Goddess? Plagued Goddess? My life is in danger. Using his own words. Okay. Exposing PlaguedMoth. So this is some little jokey video with under 500 views. So I sincerely doubt this blew up to the point where people felt the need to threaten your life. Slime. No Slimebeast? Slime. Where is the mention of me? I have the transcript open here. Where... Maybe Chris? Christian website, Christian news site. I don't think he... Did you mention me in this video? I don't know. Maybe some kind of, like, visual thing or something? But I'm not searching this because I'm not looking through your fucking bullshit-ass video. Oh, God. Do I even want to know? Ugh. Cringe. Cringe! There's even more cringe on the screen right there. Yeah, so nobody cares about your stupid Lazy Bedhead spoof video where you were trying to spoof Lazy Bedhead, but it looks just like shit. Nobody cares about this. You don't even have any dislikes. Like, if anybody was mad about this, why would you not have any dislikes? I doubt there are any negative comments. Every comment is loved by you. I mean, even the comment here where it says you're obsessed with this person is someone who thinks that they're, you know, actually making a hit piece about PlaguedMoth. So this is all your own fans, and fans of your husband, actually, not yours. And you have no fucking dislikes, you have no mention of this, nobody cares about this video. So why would anybody threaten you over it? Hmm? Huh?
And I don't know how he's gone this far without, I don't know, being arrested.
Arrested for what? Arrested for what, you gigantic imbecile? For not liking you? For not liking your husband? For you coming after me? And me defending myself and pointing out that you're liars? Do they arrest people for that now? Is that a crime? Being correct? Is being correct a crime now? Is that the world we're living in? Or is that just the fantasy land that you live in, amongst the pixies out there in the forest? Now, on the flip side, Dylan Morgan, PlaguedMoth, your husband, has been arrested. Reckless driving, driving without an ID, grand theft of medical equipment, people say. I'm not exactly sure of the medical equipment part, but yeah, grand theft. What was that, like a domestic violence dispute? I'm not sure exactly which side of the aisle he was on in that one, but yeah, you're just projecting. This is what you and your husband do all the time, is you project things about yourself onto other people. I'm not sure how Slimebeast hasn't been arrested. Maybe because I don't commit crimes, unlike your fucking husband. Someone who thinks that the world revolves around him to the extent that he can do whatever he likes, and then he has a shocked Pikachu face whenever the law comes down on his ass.
Because he's just a disgusting person. Nobody likes him.
I thought of a really funny way to disprove Andrea on this one, so you'll have to just go along with this. I know that this is kind of a stupid way to do this, but post in the comments below if you like me. Okay? There you go. There you go, plagued goddess. People who like me. I mean, you didn't specify. You didn't specify they had to be like friends in real life, which, you know, I'm not going to expose them to you fucking sociopaths. You didn't specify that it had to be friends online, like close friends, like people I work with. You didn't specify anything. You just said people who'd like me. So there you go. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Look at those comments. Whoa. Whoa, look at those comments below this video. Wow, look at them. All proving you wrong. And by the way, what a brain-dead, schoolyard way to handle things. Slimebeast, nobody likes him. He's stinky, man. He big stinky.
But now he's threatening my life. He's threatening my life and everything, so...
Oops, you just fucked up. You looked over to PlaguedMoth, who's standing next to you, and you smiled at him because you got to the point that you wanted to make. Yeah, you just fucked up. You're supposedly sitting out here in the middle of the forest, alone, reading a book, and then when you get to the point where you lie and say, Slimebeast threatened my life, the minute you get to that point, you look over at PlaguedMoth for approval. PlaguedMoth off-screen probably gives you a thumbs up, you smile, and you go back to what you're saying. You both are tremendous fuck-ups.
I wanted to put this video out there just in case something were to happen to me, my channels, or any of my social media. If anything happens to my social media, if anything happens to my YouTube channel, it is because of Slimebeast.
Neat. Prove it. Show any threats that I've made against you. Show any threats that I've made against your channels, your family, anything like that. Show anything. Prove anything. Give the slightest shred of proof backing up any of your outlandish, wild fucking claims. Because until that point, it will be clear to everyone with half a brain that you are a fucking liar. And the best part of it is that I get to sleep well at night because I know that that doesn't fucking exist. You would have to hardcore make up some fucking shit, and then I could dissect it and prove it isn't real. Just like I did when you had somebody create a fake account in my name. Boom.
100% because of Slimebeast.
Prove it, you state park dumpster.
And I mean, his erratic behavior, anybody can see. It is freaking crazy.
Said the person sitting in the middle of the forest talking about how someone's trying to kill her over the internet.
Feel free to check him out. Just be careful not to talk to him because he won't stop. And he won't stop harassing you.
So for anybody who's not aware of the tactics of abusive, narcissistic sociopaths like PlaguedMoth and his wife, one of the tactics they'll use is don't go and find out for yourself. Don't go talk to the person yourself. Don't go watch the videos of that other person. Don't check out the other side of the story. It's too dangerous for you. You might get killed up. You might get moited. Don't ever go check out the other side. Just stay here with us and believe everything we say. The manipulative, gaslighting, insane behavior from these two parents is fucking concerning. I mean, I just hope that they are only this way to people outside of their family. Because can you imagine having parents like this?
He's a predator. I don't care. I don't care.
You don't care about what? You call me a predator and then you say, I don't care. The thought process being, I don't care that it's not true. I don't care if I'm not supposed to say that. What is the thought process there? You don't care about what? Finish your thought. Additionally, if your life or the lives of your family were being threatened, you wouldn't be acting like that. So, by virtue of the fact that you are out here making a video saying, I don't care, ha ha ha, I don't care, ha 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 ha, here's all this slander against this other person and I don't care, the fact that you're saying that proves that you are not actually in fear of anything happening. And it proves that nothing was ever threatened.
I call it like I see it. You know, you don't go and target a 14-year-old that you found on the internet, go into Discord with them, go into a voice call with them, record the voice call, asking weird questions, sexual questions, and then posting it on YouTube. Like, all you gotta do is go to Slimebeast YouTube and you will see what he did.
Well, the person you're talking about, Andrea, is actually one of PlaguedMoth's fans. And this person started posting videos about me out of nowhere, so not knowing his age, I commented on the video. This person then challenged me to a debate. So they initiated the conversation, they challenged me to talk to them on voice in a debate, and I instead turned that into an interview of a 14-year-old PlaguedMoth fan to determine what exactly your husband's shit content does to the children that he sells it to. Now, when you talk about sexual content, the fact of the matter is that the 14-year-old I was talking to was posting child pornography. So I told him, stop posting child pornography. Why are you posting child pornography? Do not post child pornography. And so you want to call that sexual discussion. How about the fact that PlaguedMoth, your husband, was having sexual discussions with little kids in Among Us? Do we want to discuss that? Because that actually is out of pocket, and that actually is pretty weird.
It's like what gore does to whatever. I don't know what the fuck he named it. Doesn't matter.
Oops, she fucked up again. She's trying to say that she doesn't watch my content religiously, but she also almost gave the exact title of a video she's going to pretend she never saw. I don't know how she's going to reconcile the fact that she says she knows exactly what happened in this video, but also she doesn't know the name of it and never saw it. There are just too many lies. The lies are getting out of hand. They can't even keep track of it themselves.
The point is, if something happens to any of my social medias, or if something happens to me personally, if something happens to me physically, like if it's me or my husband or any of my 5 children, if something happens to us, it's 99% sure it'd be him.
Cool. Prove it. Give any shred of evidence that I've ever threatened you, said anything threatening about any of you people. I can show proof that your husband has threatened people. Maybe everybody should be worried about your husband killing them and should report your husband to the police. Is that what you want? I don't understand what game you're playing here. Like, this is only bad for you. Bringing this type of shit into it is only going to put a spotlight on the fact that you are a fucking maniac, your husband is a fucking maniac, and the two of you have absolutely zero interest in participating in any kind of civilized discussion. All you do is immediately go to threats and lying.
Whether he hires somebody or he does it himself, I don't trust him. He's mentally unstable. I don't know what else to say for that. He's not sane. He's not a good person. He's not sane. He's erratic everywhere.
Yep. There's nothing quite like going out in the forest, sitting in the mud, and ranting about how someone is a bad person. He's not good. He's a bad person. He's erratic. He's not good. He's a not good person. He's erratic. He's an erratic person and a not good erratic person. He's erratic and he's not good, and he's erratic and not good. And he's a bad person and he's erratic and not good. And you know what else? He's sending a hit squad after me. They're all coming to get me. They're all coming out into the woods and they're all going to get me unless I wear this foil on my head and protect myself with these magnetic bracelets. Then they can't touch me. There's no better way to make yourself look completely sane, Andrea.
But he's been harassing us since my husband accidentally, well, he didn't accidentally. He mentioned him in passing because somebody said, well, what about da-da-da-da-da? You know, contacting so-and-so. And he's like, ew, don't contact Slimebeast, he's a bad person.
And there we have it, folks. This fucking dumbass just admitted that they started the problem with me and that they have been harassing me. How can I be harassing you when you guys start shit and I answer it? Like this video you just put out. This video you put out falsely claiming that I'm coming to kill you. You harass me, I respond, and then you call me a harasser. I don't think that's going to work. That's not going to work for anybody but the most brain-dead parasocial weirdos who are clout-chasing your husband. Anyone else who looks at this objectively is going to see that you have nothing, yet you will not close your fucking mouth.
But Christopher Howard Wolf, he has a Wikipedia page. Feel free to look it up.
By the way, you astounding piece of shit. Why is it that you guys love using my full name, using information about me publicly, but whenever somebody says your husband's name, Dylan Morgan, you try to file a privacy strike, even though it's, public information? Why is that, you guys? In fact, why is it that your husband, Dylan Morgan, felt the need to dox my mother? Put my mother's name out publicly. That is doxing, by the way. She's not a public figure. Why is it that your husband felt the need to dox my family, and yet you fucking morons constantly lie about people attacking your family? In fact, I've done nothing but protect your family, because when somebody in my chat said that they were going to look up where your kids went to school, I immediately banned that person and I DM'd your fucking ugly-ass husband and told him what was going on. I gave him a heads up, and I told him who this person was. So I've done more to protect your family than anyone has ever done to attack it. And yet, conversely, you guys go after my family because you're a bucket of fucking maggots.
He's a really crappy author. He made Abandoned by Disney, and I know a lot of people like that, but if you really look at it, there's copyright out the ass there.
My fellow Americans, I am once again asking you to come together and judge whether or not this person seems like they really feel their life is in danger. Why would Andrea Moron be saying any of this if she thought somebody was actually coming to kill her? Can anybody answer that? Ah, there in the back. Okay, yes, I see you raising your hand. Yep, you have the right answer. The right answer is that she doesn't believe it because she made it up.
He also made McStabby Team.
Now, I wouldn't blame you out there for saying, Slimebeast, I have no idea what this inbred hick just said. And, she did just go, and I agree. Kind of hard to discern, but fortunately, I speak fluent hillbilly, so I am able to translate what this moron has just said. She said, he also made Stabby Teen. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what that is, that's okay, neither does she. Stabby Teen is what I call characters like Jeff the Killer, Tiki Toby, Clockwork, Eyeless Jack, Nina the Killer, Jane the Killer, Bill the Killer, Kill the Killer, Bill the Biller, all these different characters, thousands upon thousands of stabby teenagers. There was no term for it, so I came up with the term Stabby Teen. Now, this is not something I'm incredibly proud of. This is not something I've said a lot about. It's just something I did once. But these motherfuckers are so stupid that they hear the word Stabby Teen, and they say, that sounds really funny, let's say it when we attack Slimebeast. And I'm like, it was supposed to sound funny, because it's making fun of characters like Jeff the Killer. These fucking, I don't know. Why am I wasting my time with these motherfuckers? Oh yeah, right, because this dumb bunny is out here saying that she's gonna get murdered.
And then he also has a guide on how to survive creepypastas.
Yeah, and your husband has told a lot of different stories admitting to watching child pornography. One of these two things is important. Not sure which.
And he's almost 50 years old. He still targets children, so...
Any evidence of that, or are you just going to continue to commit slander until I fucking sue you? You know what? Actually, in the comments, along with the thing I said earlier to comment about, would you guys support a crowdfunding thing to sue Dylan Morgan and Andrea Morgan? Like, if I put up a little Indiegogo thing, would you guys throw in some cash, chip in some cash to sue these people and shut their fucking mouths once and for all? I'm just curious. Because while I could afford to do that, I also have other things to look out for. I have family to take care of. I have a future to think about. I have retirement to think about. I have to plan for any kind of emergencies. So while I would love to throw several $1,000s at putting PlaguedMoth in his place once and for all, and right next to his wife, though she would probably testify against him and try to work with me when things came down to it, as much as I would love to put money into that, I do have a lot of other things to think about. But I would be willing to put together a GoFundMe. Maybe myself, That Creepy Reading, Lazy Bedhead, pretty much everybody that PlaguedMoth has lied about and slandered and, libeled, maybe we should all get together and pool our audiences and our resources and sue the fuck out of this bastard. I don't know, what do you guys think?
It's just scary. It's scary because you don't know what kind of... You don't know what's going to come out of this guy. You don't know what type of behavior is going to come out of this guy. He's weird. So, if anything happens to me, my children, my husband, my channels, anything, it's him. Yeah. I completely know for a fact it's him.
Man, it's crazy to think that she went and made this whole video, just because I said the same exact thing about PlaguedMoth based on his actions, while she has absolutely nothing to point to that validates any of her claims.
Have you ever seen Daisy's Destruction?
No, I have not, thank God.
Do you know what it is?
I know you have.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, you have seen it.
No. Do you know what it is?
You have seen it, by the way.
Okay, sure.
So are you saying you've never seen Daisy's Destruction? You saw a trailer on accident? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Peter Scully made a trailer for it. It was played in... Part of it is actually played in the 60 Minutes special. But whatever this guy was throwing around, it's the fucking... It's like, I guess, the full trailer or something. I'm not about to find out. All I know is I saw, it starts with there's, a fucking... the kid's running towards the girl, and I'm like, nope.